Cuss taught him what Cuss called elusive aggression, which I think was the signature of Cuss's method. It became known as the peekaboo style because of the hands held high, but I think the cornerstone of what Cuss taught was head movement, to move your head after you punched every time. He had timing and leverage and strength and a desire to put his fist through the back of your head.
The first time I saw him, he got up in the ring, and I think the first or second round, he knocked this guy. I thought he had knocked his head off because I'd never seen anybody hit somebody like that. And the amazing thing I remember was like he wasn't satisfied. You could almost feel like he wanted the guy to get up so he could knock him out again.
You get hit with jabs, wild hooks, pulverizing right-hand leads, and he keeps coming and coming.
I wanted to hit him in the nose one more time so that bone could have went up in his brain. I wanted to go up in his brain. Because I always thought about that punch. I always listen to the doctors on television, and that's my friends, and they say when the nose goes in the brain, the consequences of him getting up right away is out of the question.
It was reported in the newspapers that Mike had said something about wanting to jam the nose up into the brain, I think. And I was very angry reading that, and I wrote Mike a letter, and I asked him to be a man, not an animal.
If everything goes the way it's been going, I'd put Mike in the ring in about June or July against somebody in the top 10. But you must remember, once you break into the top 10, you can't go backwards.
So every opponent was carefully selected as to be not dangerous, but sufficiently capable to bring Mike a little further along. Our picking was very, very well done. Some people felt that we were bringing Mike along too quickly. Other people felt that we were bringing Mike along too slowly. But Mike was brought along exactly right.
That's it. Very good, very good.
Jimmy and Bill Caton knew what they were doing with Mike Tyson. And if they said, Kevin Rooney is your man, he's going to train you, there were no more questions. And Kevin Rooney and Tyson had this closeness because of that closeness Tyson had with Customato. But whatever they were doing worked. And Kevin Rooney was all of a sudden looking like the greatest trainer who has ever come into the sport of boxing.
You honestly believe now you're going to be the heavyweight champ, don't you?
Most definitely. Like I know Tuesday follow Monday.
This is the main event of the night. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBC Championship of the World. Berbick just trying to get through the round.
It was an electrifying experience because one felt that here's some sort of primeval force coming in his black trunks and no socks, and Trevor Burbick is the older man who's just arrogant. The boxer must feel himself in some strange way an extension of the nerve fibers of the crowd because the boxer is acting out suppressed or denied aggressions in the civilization. So he sort of rises to this peak of adrenaline, you know. But it's not that he's alone in doing it. The crowd is urging him on. So the whole thing is a strange exercise in complicity, which people don't like to talk about.
That was a right to the body and an uppercut to the head, and Berbick is down. This one is going to be over, I believe. It's over. That's all, and we have a new era in boxing.
I like to dedicate my fight to my great guardian, Customato, and I'm sure he's up there and he's looking and he's talking to all the great fighters and saying his boy did it.
They're smiling, that's right.
Mike Tyson, yeah!
I just remember going back to the room and Mike having this belt and just staring at this green belt. And he just went up into the mirror and he was holding it up like this and just staring in the mirror and truly not believing that this was his or that this was him.
I remember this girl walking up to him like, Mike Tyson, Mike Tyson. And he was like shocked. Wow, they know me. And I'm like, Mike, people know you.
Oh my goodness, I saw you on TV the other night.
Please welcome Mike Tyson.
Is this the championship belt, or is that your watch?
No, this is the bracelet.
For a big, powerful, strong guy, you got such a sensitive, sweet voice. Thank you. It doesn't fit your personality.
The press jumped all over. Not that they were trying to take advantage of him, but they had a hero on their hands. And they wanted to speak to this hero. And they wanted to find out what made him tick.
Are the people here doing it because you like me or because I make a lot of cash?
Mike came to my house one summer, and he sat down and he signed my kids' pictures, and we kind of talked. We